I really wanted to play this role because obviously I'm into racing and I love racing cars, and obviously this film is about an important moment in history of motorsport, and to play the son of one of the drivers who took part in this event is, I was really excited to do it. I loved the detail in the script, and I loved how you could picture everything that was happening, the gear changes, the setting, and they just described it all so fantastically. I'd say it's about Le Mans, and it's about the kind of reign of Ferrari and how Ford built a car that changed Le Mans history forever, and how they built it and how they beat Ferrari in the race. So I'd say it's about that, and I'd say it's about, the teamwork and all the characters, how they have to sacrifice everything to win. I think the theme is that, it gives the message of how much risk and sacrifice there is for a racer and people who are in the racing business. For example, in Le Mans in 1966, 1 in 4 people were dying every year in the race. So it's, a high chance that you could die, and if obviously Ken Miles has a family and everything, and it's about how he, all the things he has to do to get to the top. That's what I think the message it gives. Christian Bale is one of the nicest people I've ever met. He is honestly, he'll say hi to you, he'll joke around with you. He's always playing pranks and, being really funny. But also he's really focused and really always in the zone, always ready to go as soon as it says action. And he has really done his research on Ken Miles. I mean, you ask him anything and he will know about it, and I think that really is great when it comes to knowing what Ken would do in this situation or something. And I feel like he's really made the character come alive, and you can really see how he's put detail into it. Caitriona is also one of the nicest people I've ever met, and for them to be my parents is just great because I get to hang around with them all day. I mean, she's always, looking out for me and always checking if I'm okay, and I feel like she's really bringing the heart and warmth and kindness to Molly Miles, like, the mother sense of her, and I feel, it's really made her sweet and lovely. He hasn't failed this time to keep his reputation up. He's always the coolest guy in the room, and he's always got, an idea about the scene, and he's always ready on set. He's really bringing a kind of cool sense to Shelby in a way that he's always kind of being able to get out of situations, and he's always playing that kind of, is he really on your side or not, in that way that he's kind of a businessman in a sense, and I feel like, he's going to be a very cool character to watch on screen. He's really cool. He's got that energy that stays the same but is a really high energy, and he's always, coming up to you, talking to you, asking you what you feel, talking about the scene. He's up for change, at any time. He's always like, changing the scene just because of like a little bit, and he's really encouraging and helpful when it comes to if you're kind of confused with something that happens. He will really explain himself, and he's always knows what, before he gets on set, he always knows what he wants, and he can get it in a sense that everyone is happy. And I feel like he's doing this job really well.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey You Guys!